The Iranian people must be spoken to in a respectful manner. Those who speak respectfully will also be responded to respectfully, and those who speak with threats and coercion will also be responded to accordingly. We never relinquish diplomacy.
I'd like to see a deal negotiated. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I mean, if I knew, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't tell you. I'd be very foolish if I would tell you. But right now, we're talking to them. We're talking to Iran, and if we could work something out, that'd be great. And if we can't, probably bad things would happen.
Amid rising fears of a wider conflict engulfing the Middle East, signs are emerging that another longtime Arab ally of the United States may be distancing itself from President Donald Trump's stance on the region. Jordan has reportedly given firm assurances to Iran that its territory and airspace will not be used by any foreign power to carry out military strikes against Tehran or its interests. According to reports, Jordan's Foreign Minister Ayman Safadi conveyed this assurance personally during a detailed phone conversation with Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister, Abbas Araghchi. Safadi emphasized that Amman continues to uphold its long-standing policy of staying out of regional disputes and military conflicts, a position also shared publicly by Iran's state-run Press TV. Interestingly, Jordan, which shares a border with Israel and holds strategic importance, remains a key military ally of the United States, making its recent pledge particularly significant. In recent weeks, the US has strengthened its military presence in Jordan, deploying additional forces and equipment amid growing concerns of potential strikes on Iran. Jordan's foreign minister said, quote, "Jordan will not be a battleground in any regional conflict or launching pad for any military action against Iran. Jordan will not permit any party to violate its airspace or threaten its security and the safety of its citizens," unquote. During their phone call, Iran's foreign minister informed his Jordanian counterpart that Tehran intends to use diplomacy and international dialogue to secure its national interests and maintain regional stability. However, tensions between Iran and Washington remain high as the US continues a steady military buildup across the Middle East, signaling that both sides are preparing for all possible outcomes. The US Central Command has expanded its presence in the region, deploying advanced warships, fighter jets, and missile defense systems to strategic locations around Iran. A massive US naval armada is now racing toward Iran, signaling a rapid escalation in military readiness across the region. At the heart of this formidable fleet is a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, one of the most advanced warships in the world, now positioned for potential operations near Iranian waters. The carrier has been officially deployed to the US Central Command's area of responsibility, strategically stationed in the Arabian Sea to project power and maintain control over key maritime routes. On board are cutting-edge F-35C Lightning II stealth fighters, capable of penetrating deep into enemy territory while evading radar detection and delivering precision strikes with exceptional accuracy. Complementing these stealth fighters are multiple squadrons of FA-18E and FA-18F Super Hornets, the US Navy's primary multi-role fighters, proven for both air-to-air combat and precision ground strikes. The fleet is also reinforced with EA-18G Growler electronic attack aircraft, designed to jam enemy radar and communications, effectively blinding defensive systems before any potential engagement. To complete its power projection, the naval force includes nuclear-powered attack submarines patrolling the depths below, capable of launching cruise missiles or gathering intelligence undetected. Together, this impressive armada represents one of the most powerful maritime strike groups ever assembled in the region, underscoring the seriousness of US intentions toward Iran. The United States is now significantly boosting its air power near Iran, marking another major move in its regional military buildup. A fleet of 12 F-15E Strike Eagle combat jets has been deployed, each equipped with precision-guided munitions capable of carrying out long-range, high-accuracy strikes against critical targets. Supporting these fighter squadrons are KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft, providing essential aerial refueling that allows US jets to extend their range and maintain continuous air presence over the Gulf. Unmanned aerial vehicles, including advanced MQ-9 Reaper drones, have been stationed at Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates to conduct surveillance, reconnaissance, and potential strike missions. In addition, RC-135W Rivet Joint Intelligence aircraft are operating out of Qatar, tasked with monitoring Iranian radar systems and communications networks to give the US a real-time tactical edge. Together, this expanded air arsenal dramatically increases Washington's ability to watch, deter, or respond swiftly to any escalation involving Iran. Before US envoy Jordan's involvement, key American allies, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar, had already opened lines of communication with Iran, hoping to ease the growing tensions in the region and prevent further escalation. On January 13, Ali Larijani, who serves as the Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, held an important conversation with the Prime Minister of Qatar to discuss regional stability, security cooperation, and the future of diplomatic engagement. By January 30th, several sources began claiming that US President Donald Trump was seriously considering launching an immediate military strike against Iran, a move that sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles and raised fears of a major conflict. However, on January 31st, President Trump appeared to take a step back from pursuing direct military action, signaling instead a renewed focus on negotiations and diplomatic pressure as a preferred path forward. At the same time, Trump publicly dared Iran to strike at America's Arab allies following a televised threat from Ayatollah Khamenei, escalating the war of words and testing the resolve of both sides. In a mix of warning and invitation, Trump urged Iran to return to the negotiating table to discuss ending its nuclear program, warning that failure to cooperate could push both nations closer to war. Finally, on February 2nd, Trump once again issued a stern warning to Iran, saying the country would face bad things if it continued its aggression, while Tehran countered by declaring that the United States was already on the path to defeat.
What is the issue between the US and Iran? What is this confrontation that has existed between Iran and the US for more than 40 years? What is the issue? In my opinion, the issue can be summed up in two words. The first two words are that the US wants to take Iran by force. The people of Iran and the Islamic Republic are preventing it. The US wants to take Iran by force. The US has said that the US wants to take Iran by force. The issue can be summed up in two words. The US wants to take Iran by force. His actions single-handedly inflame the responsibility. US should take responsibility of preventing it. The US was ready to modify for years what had happened at that time. 30 years. More than 30 years. The Americans were in Iran. They had oil. They had politics. They had security. They had relations with the world. Everything was in their hands. They did whatever they wanted to do for 30 years. Their hands are tied. They want to go back to the time of Pahlavi. The people of Iran are firmly standing. Their chests are outstretched, and they are resisting. This is the enemy. This is the enemy. I don't know the rest of the words about human rights, but these are free words they are saying. This is the problem. This is the problem. Iran is firmly standing, and it will firmly stand, and hopefully it will not be disturbed by the music. This is the enemy. This is the enemy. When you hear them talking about war, saying things like, we'll come with this plane or that plane and do this or that, it's nothing new. The Americans have threatened us repeatedly in the past, saying all options on the table, which includes the option of war. They've always said these things. Similarly, this person constantly claims they've brought warships, but the Iranian nation shall not be intimidated by these things. The Iranian people will not be stirred by these threats. They do not fear a fair confrontation. We are not the initiators and do not want to attack any country. But the Iranian nation will strike a strong blow against anyone who attacks and harasses them. Also, Americans should know that if they start a war, this time it will be a regional war.
Sir, on Iran, the Supreme Leader today said that U.S. attack could spark a regional war.
We have the biggest, most powerful ships in the world over there, very close, a couple of days, and hopefully we'll make a deal. If we don't make a deal, then we'll find out whether or not he was right.